Hello and welcome back to another news video, this time an update to the special site for patch 4.4 Prelude in Violet. I always do a video when there are updates to this new website, so today's special site got updated with the Omega Alphascape section, the Mandeville Gold Saucer, and some more additional updates. So the first one with the Omega Alphascape has two images, the first of which is of Alpha, looking to be walking through the cosmos. I'm sure that's probably from one of the cutscenes. I don't want to read into it too much really, because that kind of gives me all sorts of ideas. The second image is a raid group mid-fight against Chaos, which is the first boss inside the Alphascape, which everyone saw during the trailer. What a good fight to start off with. I really like the idea of fighting Chaos in 14. The write-up reads, Omega's trials proceed apace. Of the 89 combatants in Psi Group, 4 emerged victorious. Of those 4, one proved itself the mightiest entity of the last remaining test world. Can the Warrior of Light overcome this final champion and bring an end to Omega's harrowing experiments? Well, we'll have to see how this culminates into the final chapter of Omega. I'm really excited to see the conclusion of the storyline. It feels like the storyline hasn't really gone anywhere yet, so I'm hoping to see something really cool out of this. The next section to be updated is this with the Gold Saucer, this Leap of Faith section, which has two images, the first of which is of the jumping puzzle, which is part of the new gate event, that randomizes every time you go into it with different jumping puzzles and awards higher MGP the further you get up the puzzle. The second image then, something we've not seen before. This is actually mid-jumping puzzle with lots of other players. This is an instance that you queue into through the gate, so you will be seeing other players do this. As you can see, the variety of jumping platforms is quite insane, and I'm sure this is going to be quite interesting. I believe that the cactuar represent checkpoints. I could be wrong, but it would make sense that those are either checkpoints, or maybe it counts when you get to each one of these cactuar and awards you points depending on how far you got. Maybe that's how the checkpoint system works. The write-up reads, hop, skip and jump your way to the top of this death-defying test of athleticism. Will you climb straight away to the finish line, or claim trophies precariously perched along the way? To scale the course's dizzying heights will require strong legs and a stronger stomach. Or perhaps one need only take a leap of faith. That's apparently what they've called the jumping puzzle. I can't think of a better name myself other than, oh god, another jumping puzzle. And then there's some really interesting stuff on this section with the additional updates. As we scroll down, next to the previously looked at shifting altars of ooze and air section, we have that elegant Tomestones of Genesis gear, which look very, very interesting. I don't know, I quite like this. It's sort of like cyborg, lots of very rich colours, vibrant, lots of metal. It really is quite elegant. So yeah, I suppose that's what they're going with. I'm going to try and get a zoomed in picture of this so you can see it on screen as well as I can. I don't know, I quite like that gear set actually. It says, a new variety of Tomestone opens the way to powerful gear. Well, yeah, it's certainly going to be powerful. Whether or not I actually like it in the game is another question. I actually quite like the armor on the warrior there in the back. We have a section on new minions, and we've got this tapir minion that we saw previously shown during the 14-hour broadcast. This is going to be awesome. Be the envy of your fellow adventurers with these adorable wind-up toys. But look how cute his nose is, I just want to boop it. And apparently, obviously, new mounts, and this is going to be the Suzaku wolf, I would imagine, which looks really cool. It's a red sort of Akami wolf with fire on the sides of the wolf. I really like that. Be it by land, sky or sea, these new mounts will take you where you need to go. And the final two sections include new emotes and new hairstyles. The emotes show, I'm not really sure what that emote is other than looking adorable. Express yourself with these new gestures and poses. I guess they don't want to give too much away. I'm not really sure if that's an emote or whatever, but I guess it's a new pose to look adorable, I don't know. The new hairstyles, as we can see here, it's quite nice to have a sort of mid-length hairstyle. It kind of reminds me a bit of Lightning's hair though. I do like the braid on the back. It kind of reminds me for some reason of a Jedi. You probably see what I mean, I don't know. they have those sort of like braid things on the back of their hair. I don't know, because it's like short. These new hairdos are bound to leave an impression. Well, they certainly will, but they're not as eccentric as a lot of people will like, I can assure you. Either way, that concludes the updates to patch 4.4 special site. It seems that this might be the last update to the website, so what are you thinking about the content in 4.4 now we have it all laid out? Do you think they could have done better? Either way, let me know below, and I'll see you all next time.